All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Daily Dimensions podcast. As always, I am your host, Smitty, back with another one, man, and I'm joined by my good friend, Mr. Sit Down With Me, my boy Todd Avery.
Thank you.
Welcome to the platform,
It's a pleasure to be here.
Hey.
A pleasure. Shout out Daily Dimensions, for real. You really helping people, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
I tell you, like after every episode, I hit you. That was one. You
That's
know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a
Like
fact.
I hit you, bro. I needed that one, so appreciate you. Thank you for having me, bro.
As always, man, as always. And I'm glad to have you too. And one thing, like just getting it straight out the way, jumping straight into it, that I didn't expect, right, is when you came in, you said, let me call my mentor. We got to pray.
Yeah.
And there's only been a select few guests that I've sat here and I said, let's pray together before an interview. But it was always me initiating it.
Right.
For you to initiate it, that's a whole nother level for me. I'm like, yo, my guest came and said, let's pray with me.
Yeah,
and we've
sure.
never even had faith conversations before.
Right.
So how important is faith to you?
Faith to me, bro, it's a fight. And I can't even say it's everything. Because that's so cliche. It is everything.
It is.
Right now, it's a fight, bro. Because, you know, with being 28 years old, I feel like I could either go this way or that way. And we're just in that area of just microwave of influences and just life and what we see. And it's just like, yo, my faith is a fight, bro. It's a fight, and it's important. Don't get me wrong, it's very important. I want
important.
that to be, you know, but it's a fight, bro. And I had to align with good, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's really good and evil, and I had to figure out what side I wanted to really align with, bro.
And it's very easy to go the other way because it looks so good.
Absolutely.
Especially we a social media generation. You see things, it's easy to fall into things. Maybe people we've grown up around fell into something and it's like, but that's my friend.
Absolutely.
You start associating it with it part-time, like I part-time associate with it,
Yeah,
but
you know something. You know something.
and part-time can still get you jammed up,
listen,
man.
You know something. You gotta help me, bro. You gotta help these folks. They listen to my boy, man.
I'm just saying, man, part-time will get you jammed up. Don't do it.
And that was me, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends are in the streets, right? And I feel like I was in the streets because of my loyalty. And I was part-time in it, 1 foot, 1 out. And I just was seeing the things that happen. I tell people all the time, people who play the streets part-time, bro, that's the easiest way out. Because you don't really know what you're doing.
You're not all the way in there.
I'm thankful that I grew up with who I grew up and they molded me and showed me like, hey, bro, this ain't for you. This ain't what you want. You don't gotta go through what we just because we friends.
Yeah.
And that part time, damn, you just threw something. That part time, bro. Don't be the message from that, bro. Whatever you put your foot in, go 100, bro. Don't be stagnant. Don't one left foot, one right foot, bro. Put your feet on that line, bro, and walk that walk, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh man. Okay, we already getting into it. And the other thing too with being like part time is there's like a struggle with identity there a little bit too. Yeah. Cause it's like, I know who I am, but I know who I want to be accepted by. Yeah. You feel me? Like, you know who you are, but it's like, I don't want to not be accepted by my friends. I don't want to like not be, you know, down with my friends. I don't want to look like I betrayed my friends. Right. That's what gets a lot of people. It's like, well, if I go do something else, did I betray my friends?
Bro.
You feel me?
You just said it, bro. People, I go by probably like 3 different nicknames. Some people call me Jay Fields. Some people call me Jordan. Some people call me Flock. 3 different people. If you met them, it's an identity crisis. It's struggle to identify who you are. Flock is whoever he is. Jay Fields is whoever he is. Jordan is whoever he is. I didn't want to do that no more. Bro. I didn't want to do that. It was a struggle. I gotta be tough this day, tough. Like, no, nah.
You gotta have your head on a swivel. You feel me?
Nah, bro. Yeah. It's not it. It's not it. And that's my message to bro. The streets, if you have to live in it, because everybody come from different backgrounds. Yeah. Get out, bro.
Get out. Absolutely.
It is a trap. It is a trap. It is a trap, bro. It's a trap, bro.
And there's no end game to it.
None.
You're not getting a 401k. You're not getting dental. You're not getting vision. There's no retirement plan for the streets.
Yeah, like, that's the only thing I feel like the world never lied about when they said jail or the streets is dead or jail. That's the only thing. Everything else is a question. Like, is it? Bro,
Those are only guarantees.
Those the only guarantees
Only
if you play the
guarantees.
streets. Dead or in jail, bro. That's it. It's nothing else. It's no fairy tale where you could escape and do this, bro. It's dead or in jail, bro.
Yeah.
And even that, I had to spend a little time in jail, and that was probably the best time of my life, bro.
The best time for real?
The best.
A lot of people wouldn't say that. The best
of
time.
my life,
so it sounded like it was a transformative time.
What? I went in there knowing I was in there, but I was already outside because I knew I had to pay my debt to society. And I had to walk with God, bro, through the whole from my first day to my last day, bro.
Yeah.
Everything my mom prayed about, the people I had prayed about, bro, it happened. Like, it wasn't no.
It's crazy when you see it happen.
Bro. It was like, yo, from my celly being one of those big brothers show me the rope. You feel me? This is my first time in jail. I don't know how to do.
So I don't know what's going on,
bro.
right
I can't. I'm trying to. It's hard to get on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he like, oh, I got you. You feel me? He's showing me how to use the so this, that, and the third, and it's just like, yo. And I'll tell you, and I had one of my last nights in jail, bro. I prayed to God, like real life, prayed to him, talked to him, and I said, "Yo, reveal yourself," because I knew what I wanted to come home.
Those be the ones.
I knew what I wanted to come home to do, so I said, "God, keep me humble, and just reveal yourself to me, bro." And that night, and people who've been in jail, they know this. Like sheet change don't come too often. You feel me? Like when they change the sheets, it don't come. It may be like once, like a week, 2 weeks, but it don't come too often, bro. And I'm in a dorm, and it's like 50 other dudes around me, bro. 50 other dudes. And that night, I'm praying to God. You know that night, bro, I peed on myself. I peed on myself. I woke up.
You like, man, what's going on right now?
I said, what's going on?
Yeah.
But I had to realize what I prayed for, bro. I said, God, reveal yourself to me and keep me humble. I looked up. I said,
yeah.
I felt that. I said, thank you, God. Do you not know, bro, I was able to clean up myself. Ain't they called sheet change?
He covered you, man. Literally, he covered you.
I said, yo, that's why I can't play with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's why I can't play with it. And that's why I was telling people I was locked up. I was telling them the story, and I was like, bro, I'm still a man. I can admit that. You get what I'm saying, bro? It took away all the pride, all the bro. It kept me humble, and that's the walk I try to walk, bro.
Yeah, because when you expose like that, it's hard to be prideful. It's like, yo, this is me. Like, I can't hide this. But God covered you, man. He ain't let you sit in that.
Yeah,
man. Wow.
It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. That's why I could look back at my time in jail.
Yeah.
As probably one of the best things I needed, and I could say like it was one of the best things in my life, bro.
And it's beautiful how like such a tough time in our life, such a like traumatic time, difficult time. Like I don't wish jail on anybody. Yeah. You feel me? And to find the beauty in that and to still find God in that and to still find yourself in that.
For sure.
Is amazing because most people don't get that. Most people go in, do their time, and they come out.
Yeah.
But for you to find that, and once God shows Himself to you, it's like you can't really go back.
You can't.
It's like I've seen too much. I can't unknow what's happening right now.
That's what because now you required.
Yeah.
Because you know something.
You got a responsibility.
You got a responsibility. I tell my brothers all the time, bro. We responsible, bro. We know better. You know what I'm saying? Even my relationship with my girl, my faith may be a little bit more, so I'm required. And I may be chastised a little bit more than her because she's still a babe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She don't know too much. Yeah. I know her. I know.
That burden is on you because you know.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly, bro.
Man.
Exactly.
So now, transitioning from that, not just faith and all that, but mentorship, which is huge, right? Because I think our generation is missing mentors as men. Like as you're 28, I'm 29. Right. Our age range having a mentor. We see it for kids and all of that, but we need mentors ourselves.
Absolutely.
So I had a mentor, and to see that you have a mentor is huge. Yeah. So now what is that relationship like with you and your mentor?
My mentor is excellent. Mr. Kyle. Shout out Mr. Kyle.
Shout out to him, man.
He is amazing, bro. When I say he feeds me, he and just the knowledge. Every day I'm getting a different Bible verse. Every day I'm getting words of encouragement. Every day I see he like, bro, he just took me by the wing and just grabbed me and said, yo, listen, I need you, and I was receptive to it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I knew in my life, bro, I needed a mentor. I needed somebody to help me, guide me. Because, bro, like I said, bro, it's a fight.
Every day.
It's a fight. So
every day.
To see him pour into me, want to pour into me, take his time out and guide me, bro. Mentorship is super important, and I suggest everybody out there who's doing something, get you a mentor, bro, because nobody ever does it alone, bro. You hear
you can't
self-made and all that. That's cool.
Self-made sound good.
It
but
sounds
you need help.
Good. You need help, bro. So whether you an artist, a photographer, whatever, you find somebody in your area that can help you get to the next level, because that's so important, bro. It's super important.
And again, taking it back to being humble, right? You got to be real humble to ask for help.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us, that's just the mentality we're raised with. I'm going to figure it out. I got to get it out the mud. I got to do this myself. I got to be a man. I can't depend on nobody. I got to do it for myself. But it takes a special kind of humility to be like, bro, I'm struggling right now. Don't really know how much to do this.
Yeah.
And I need help.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
And help ain't the worst thing, bro.
It's really the best thing.
It's the best thing ever. I seen a therapist probably all last year. Bro, the clarity I kept getting.
It's a
at
beautiful
first,
thing.
you know, in our culture, and I'll say our culture, as black people, we feel like, oh, you go to a therapist, you crazy.
Yeah,
you should
weird.
You're weird. Bro, I suggest people, if you come from any type of traumatic, whatever, it don't even have to be traumatic. If you just gotta just get something off your chest and you don't want a biased answer, because that's what we love doing.
Yeah.
We love going to the people who, it's okay, or I'm gonna say it from your point of view.
Yeah, they gonna support our behavior.
Come on. Nah, she kept it all the way thorough. All the way thorough. And I had to really self-reflect, bro. Like,
and that's something we don't do a lot.
yeah, I had to realize, bro, you some BS, bro. You some BS.
I said, bro, it might be you.
Yeah.
You might be part of the problem.
Bro, I knew, bro, a lot of the situations I was in was because of me. And me not dealing with me putting my emotions onto other people, and me just projecting just toxicity in the world, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
So.
And it's tough because we'll go through certain things and we'll be like, oh, no, well, I'm only like this because of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that may have happened and you may have felt that way. But if you stay that way, that's because of you.
Yo, my mom said that all the time. She said,
Yeah.
if I change the things that you want me to change, where does that leave you? And I'm like, damn, you know what? You're kind of right. Like,
so I'm still gonna have to get over it.
Where does that leave me? And so back to you saying, yo, bro, mentorship and seeking help. And I'm gonna say that again, bro. That word help, HELP, bro, does not make you crazy. It does not make you weak. And
not at all.
This is for the fellas, because we feel like when we ask for help, it's our world coming, bro. Get help. Get help, bro. Get help.
By any means, get help. And the other thing too, asking for help is beautiful because it brings you into a deeper relationship with your friends.
Yeah.
Because there's one thing to have friends like we kick it with, we might smoke, drink, party, whatever, just play 2K.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's another thing to be like, yo, bro, can you help me? That's a different kind of bond. That's really your brother right there.
Curve at him.
You feel me? It's like, oh, this is different.
Yeah.
Like, I bet, you know? And a kind of help bigger than like, oh, can you give me a ride somewhere? Can I roll with you? Help like, bro, can I talk to you for a minute?
For sure.
You feel me? And it takes you to another level of relationship, and it's another level of like vulnerability.
Absolutely.
Which is big.
That's like, I'm glad you said that, bro, because vulnerability, I feel like, and I'm gonna keep talking to the fellas, bro. We have to allow ourselves to be vulnerable, bro.
Yeah.
Especially in this state of the world, bro. We have to show, like, yeah, be a man, be macho, all that, but still be vulnerable, bro. You vulnerable.
Yeah.
Still show people transparency, bro, because that's all we want to see. We want to believe the realness behind everything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the minute, I'm so glad, like, on my platform, sit down with me, I'm glad people, and even up here, bro, people come up here and be vulnerable, and you just sitting with you allow it. You allow it, bro. So once again, thank you going back to thank you for being on here, bro, because I feel like we need that, bro. We need more vulnerability, bro.
We do. And thank you for coming, because knowing what my platform is and like how we get up here and we had these real conversations, I've had instances where some people are like, yeah, I'm not ready for that level of conversation, which I respect, because we get into the deeper stuff. Absolutely. And not everybody wants that exposed because they're still working with it. Absolutely. But I'm glad you've done that work and you're comfortable with it, because I know whoever's watching this is going to gain from what you're saying now. So thank you.
And this don't come from a perfect standpoint, bro. We still going through.
We still figuring it out.
We still figuring it out. Don't look at us like, oh, our platforms and we not perfect, bro. We not far from it. I feel like this is just an added on. Now it's something else. We got another leap we got to get over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most people think, oh, you started something, you got your life all figured out.
Nah. I'm just starting to figure it out, bro. I'm just starting to figure it out.
In the journey of figuring it out, bro, I fell in love with that, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Once you start, you can't stop. Yeah. Like, I do this and I'm like, man, I can't go back to a regular job. Like, even though this ain't like a 6-figure business here right now, but it will be. Come on. But I'm like, I just can't go back. Like, God put this in me and I'm like, I got to see it to the end, man. Because like we said before, once you see it, it's like, that responsibility is there. I can't stop. So this is it, man. Yeah. And what you doing is amazing too.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. I'm going to keep saying, bro, I appreciate daily dimensions, bro, because you've helped me so much in just this short amount of time. Man. Because I'm one of those people, bro, I really don't really kind of watch or tap into other people. You get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I'll be so focused in my own, I'm like, I don't have time. Bro, every time you post, I gotta check it out. Whether I check out 5 minutes of it, the whole thing, bro, I gotta see what you're talking about in a segment, just because you always drop something, bro.
A little something,
You always drop something, so appreciate you, bro.
Now, before we started recording, there was one thing you said, and now I'm realizing it's happening because you said it. You was like, yeah, you ever did an interview with a guest, like with just no notes? Right. And you see, I ain't look at these notes now.
Absolutely.
We just been rocking. It's there. It's a whole page. It's a whole page of notes. Right. But we ain't look at them not once yet. Yeah. But transitioning from that too, you got mentorship, and part of mentorship, like not just being mentored, but being someone who mentors. I think that's one of the biggest pieces of fatherhood. Right. So how do you apply that as a father?
I tell you what, my son, bro, he run me crazy. He run me crazy, but it is, I realize that I'm guiding him. Mm-hmm. And that he looks to me and he wants to look to me, and like I have to show him. I show him both sides, the good and the bad. So yesterday, I'll tell you, we was outside playing, and he said, "Dad, if I jump off this, will I die?" And I said, "Nah, you're not gonna die." But I love that it's his mind is going to a place bigger than it's a for every action there's a reaction. You know what I'm saying? So I may jump off this instantly, but no, something can happen to you. Mm-hmm. So I just like showing him, bro. I just like showing him the good and the bad, bro.
And he trusts you, right? For him to ask you that, in a weird way, he's trusting you with his life.
For sure.
You feel me? And that's a level of safety that he has with you.
For sure.
And your child feeling safe with you and feeling safe at home is a huge thing.
That's probably the one thing I've always wanted, bro, when I had kids, bro, is I want my kids to feel like they could come to me for anything, bro. I'm dad, bro. I'm not your friend. You know how our parents say, I'm not your little friend. I'm not, bro, I'm dad. So, like, to see and shout out to my girl, bro, because she's an amazing mom and she allows me to be the dad that I am, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that in itself is a fight. Showing, because I'm still young, so I'll still slip up and curse in front of him, and he checked me, Dad. We're not supposed to say that. You get what I'm saying? And I allow him to check me. I don't just use you're 4 years old, you can't tell an adult.
Stay in your place.
I allow him to feel what you feel, bro. If you don't want to be here, you speak your mind. So mentorship and seeing him as he grow, bro. I'm not just saying this because he's my child, bro. He changed my life, and he's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me.
It's something about fatherhood.
Yeah,
man.
bro, I love it. I love it.
Especially dads with sons, because it's like, man, you see so much of yourself in
Yeah.
that child, and it's like, man, I created that.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
It's so crazy. Not to cut you off. I feel like my kids, so I just had a daughter.
Yeah.
I feel like my kids came at the point in time of where I was in life. You get what I'm saying? Like, I needed a son when I needed a son.
Okay.
And I had my daughter because I needed a daughter. I needed to see, yo, bro, you may need to treat women a little bit better.
A little different, yeah.
You may need to realize, bro, this you got a daughter now. You may need to. So I feel like God give us our kids at the right moments, bro. That reflect on us.
That absolutely.
So
and the thing with daughters too is like, we don't talk about it enough, but daughters really need fathers in their life.
Absolutely.
We talk about men needing fathers, but women need their fathers too.
Absolutely.
Because the standard on how a man should treat a woman, you're demonstrating that.
Absolutely.
So every time you treat her mom one way or another way and show love and show affection and just do nice things, just do what you're supposed to do,
Right.
she's seeing that.
Come on.
Because kids, like, they just repeat what they see.
Right.
That's it. We could talk to them and it sticks with them, but it doesn't really pop off till later. But as far as like that, I see you do it, I'm going to copy what you do.
Absolutely.
Kids love that, man. Absolutely. Like that's their initial thing. So when they see you give mommy a hug, give mommy a kiss, show love, hang out, quality time, like your kids see that. Absolutely. And that's important, man.
My kids, bro, my son, well, because he could speak and talk and do it, bro, he loved being home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was one thing I always wanted growing up. I always said, when I'm getting married, girlfriend, whatever, my home has to be peaceful, bro.
Yeah.
I demand that, bro. Like, I walk around my house 3-4 in the morning just demanding peace, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like that's such a sacred place, and to do it and to see me doing it and to see it's being receptive from my son, bro, it's an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
It's an amazing feeling. He'll come, Dad, I appreciate you. Like, he'll hear me say things to his mom like, I appreciate you. So he's mimicking, but he knows what to say. Bro, I appreciate you for taking me to the park. I appreciate you for loving my mom. And it's like,
I'm not gonna lie, at that age, I don't even know if I knew the word appreciate. Bro, I don't think that was in my vocabulary.
It's crazy. It's crazy. These new kids, first of all, yo, anybody who got a 4-year-old or under, bro, y'all know these new kids, it's ridiculous. Yo, these pandemic kids is crazy, bro. They come out doing algebra off the rip, bro. So, yeah, it's crazy, bro. I love parenthood. Shout out to all the parents out there, doing a thing, bro, regardless of the situation, the young parents, old parents, whatever, because parenting, you know how we always say, I wish my parent was this, right?
Yeah.
Parenting don't come with no manual, bro.
It don't. You just do the best you can.
You just do what you know to do. So for me, one of my fights was I used to hold a lot of grudge with my mom, bro. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And it was like, yo, maybe she didn't know to do that. You get what I'm saying? Maybe she didn't. And
they ain't had the tools,
bro. So once I switched and rewired my mind for that one, it was like, let's go time. There's no manual. Let's live, bro.
Yeah.
Let's live.
Man. And so now, sticking with mom, right? At what point did you come to be like, you know what, Mom, I forgive you for not meeting my expectations as a kid? Have you gotten to that point? And when did that happen?
I'm in that now.
You in it now?
I'm in that right now. Every day is a day of forgiveness, bro. I kid you not. I'm in that right now, bro. I'm in that right now. And this is what it looks like. You get what I'm saying? Like, who did you have up here? You had, what's my guy name?
Oh, man.
Marcus, when he said, yo, this is what happiness looks like.
Yeah.
This is what forgiveness, like, I'm living that right now because it's a fight, like I said, of having the expectations of you should have did. And then it's like, you know what? Maybe you just didn't know.
Yeah.
So I'm living my forgiveness part right now as we speak, bro. As we speak.
That's a big thing, man.
Yeah.
Because, I speak all the time about my relationship with my dad. And it took me getting to this point where I'm like, you know what? He just didn't have the tools to give me what I wanted. Yeah. And I can't hate him for giving me something he didn't have.
Right.
It's like if I go to McDonald's asking for a Whopper and I'm mad at McDonald's for not giving me a Whopper. They don't sell Whoppers.
Yo, yeah,
you feel me?
Be crazy up here, yo. You be having them, bro. You know, you a smart dude.
They just be popping off, bro. I promise you, it's not written down.
I swear, yo, every time you come in here and give an analogy, I'm like, yeah, yo, that shit sound tough, bro.
So why we be thinking about
this?
Oh man, it's all God, bro.
Yeah,
I promise you. Oh man, because you're not the only one who says that. They be like, man, your analogy, you just make things make sense.
Analogies be off, like for real.
They just pop up, but it's like, you know, I can't go to McDonald's and be mad they're not selling me a Whopper.
Right.
And that's what I was for a long time. I'm like, Dad, I want this Whopper, but he's McDonald's.
Right.
And it wasn't until now where it's like, oh man, okay, like yes, that was a challenging time. I wish it was different, but I can't continue to hate somebody. I can't continue to just be mad at somebody over something that didn't happen. They didn't give me years ago.
Right.
Like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I got to move forward. And it's like the quote your mom said, you know, even if he did do all of that, where does that leave me?
Definitely.
You know, so I had to do a lot of that work, man. But parents is a challenging relationship.
Man,
bro.
listen. And you know what, even while we here talking on parent, you know what is an even harder relationship? That's that parent to child relationship.
Yeah, and I had that relationship. That was weird for me, bro.
People downplay it and make it seem like, oh, they love you because they love your parent, and sometimes that's not the case.
That wasn't
you
my
get
case.
What I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's
case.
not the case, and I feel like that needs to be talked about even more. Like, shout out to anybody who could play that step parent role, but know what you doing and what you getting yourself
what you signing
into.
up for.
No, because you gotta kind of love that kid more than you love their mother or father. You get, because it's not yours.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a relationship we downplay so much. So one, shout out to all the step parents, because y'all really are parents. We know we don't deal with the I don't like using step.
I don't like using
step
either.
It is a real relationship that I feel people need to work on, because it's real. It's real. Just because you may be with my mom don't mean you like me. Or just because you may be with my dad don't mean you like me. So
and things may be peaceful with like your birth parent.
For sure.
But that step parent relationship can ruin a lot of things, man. And then especially when that step parent now has kids. Yeah. And it's like, I see you treating these kids different than you treat me because they're your kids. Absolutely. And that's not right. You feel me? You know what you signed up for. You got with a person with kids. You got to love these kids, like you said. Yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah, that's a real relationship that I feel like people definitely, if you're in that situation, pray about it. And know what you really getting yourself into.
That's a fact.
Know what you really, you taking on someone else's DNA, you taking on someone's how they think, and you can't just, I love your mom or I love your dad, so that's all that matters. No, that's a real relationship.
That's a real relationship.
That has to be worked out. You know, especially between a boy and a stepdad, because now it's, you think you about to come tell me what to do. Yeah. You took my mom away from me. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, I know I lived that. I have step parents on both sides. My mom remarried and my dad remarried. Yeah. And I see where sometimes we had to water the relationship. Sometimes. Absolutely. Now, I love both my I don't even call them, I love all my parents. Let me say that. But it's a relationship that needs to be massaged, worked out, whatever. You gotta nurture it, bro. You have to, because it's super important.
Yeah,
super important.
Those
I just had to get that off my chest.
Extra parental relationships, no problem, man. Those relationships is tough too, man. And there was something I was gonna say, and it's gonna come back to me. It might not come back to me. That's okay. But them relationships is important. Yeah. And I know even like my own experience, I had to like the problem with me was here's the point. There we go. Because I didn't have that good relationship with my dad. Right. And now there's this extra relationship in there that's also not good. Right. It made me more frustrated with my father. Cause now I'm like, dang. Not only do I feel like you don't choose me, but now I feel like you're not choosing my mom. And I love my mom. And now I feel like I got to protect my mom.
Come on, shout out to all the mama's boys. We love our mom, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I'm one to the T.
Yeah. So that's what it was for me. I was like, man, like it made that relationship even more strenuous. Because I'm like, man, like I don't feel chosen. You're not choosing her. And now because my relationship with my stepmom wasn't good, I'm like, my mom's better than this woman. You feel me?
And it makes you think of all of these what ifs.
Yeah.
Why not?
And this is as a kid thinking these things.
Come
so
on.
it's like, and I don't, at that age, I don't got the emotional ability to be like, really understand what's happening.
Right.
But now I could put words to what I was feeling. At that point, I was just angry.
Yeah.
But now I fully understand why. But man, I'm glad you brought that. We've never talked about step parenting before.
Nah, I feel like it's dope. How did you transfer the anger? Because I could say like, I'm dealing with that as well. So where was your transfer of anger come from?
Therapy.
Yeah.
Really. My therapist is dope, man. I had one before that wasn't so dope, but this one I have now is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Like I can hit him about anything. I talk to him like every week.
Yeah.
Like, and he puts things in a context where it's like, oh man, I'm like, I never thought about it that way. I never looked at it that way. And he just like, before I even really say everything I have to say, he just gets it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man. And then he gives me homework that makes me uncomfortable. And that's how I know it's the right thing for me to do. And like, we'll be having conversations and he'll have me role play the conversation I'm gonna have with my dad. And he'll be my dad, and and he'll respond the way I tell him my dad usually responds. Right. And then it starts getting uncomfortable, and I'm like, but this worked. Yeah. And then after we do that, the homework will be, my most recent one was, I need you to go call your dad and have a conversation with him. And I don't call my dad. Right. You feel me? Right. When he calls, I just ignore it. Right. So I was like, okay, you really trying to make me work right now. So that's kind of where the switch was for me, that I had to like just keep doing that work. Absolutely. So when I get on here and I'm talking about, you just got to keep doing that work, that's part of what it looks like. Like that's what it had to look like for me.
You've seen it.
So, and it was tough.
That's dope.
It was tough. I was anxious because I started seeing my therapist now every other week. Mm-hmm. So he gave me the assignment and now I got 2 weeks to do it. And I was anxious as hell for like 2 weeks. And I didn't know why. I'm like, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm anxious. And I'm like, everything is good right now. What's going on? And it was the weight of knowing I had to call him. So I didn't call him until it was the day before my next therapist appointment. Because I was like, I ain't want to go in there and be like, I ain't do it. Right. Now you're looking at me like, come on, you're going to have to do it. So that's really where it all switched for me. He pushes me.
I feel like, bro, we prolong I don't want to downplay and say it's easy, but we always prolong the things that we have to do.
Absolutely.
Get it done, bro. Get it done. And I'm telling myself because, I'm a procrastinator. You get what I'm saying? Bro, we gotta just do it. If we know it can, bro, you'll feel so, like you just said, so much better. I don't even gotta piggyback off that one. For real.
You're gonna feel way better when you get it done, man. Yeah. So now, man, we didn't even talk about sit down with me.
Man, daily dimensions, we here.
So now getting in to sit down with me, how did this platform come about and what makes you want to keep doing it?
Sit down with me I've been wanting to do podcasting since like 2015.
Man, so, that's before it was lit.
Before it was lit. So I got like wild, unreal raw footage from those years. And it just wasn't the time. It wasn't the time. And shout out to One Way Biz, artist coming up, my guy. He was ready to put his project out. And I was just thinking about it. And I was like, yo, I'm ready.
Yeah.
And we put everything together. Shout out Kyle. Shout out everybody behind the scenes. Shout out my whole team, bro. My team is amazing, bro. Like, they just took my vision on and what they do for me, bro. And, like, the support from them is just amazing, bro. Like, I don't need the people like, oh, why do you have this or this? Bro, I just need the support right now. Mm-hmm. So shout out my whole team. And a later day we'll get every name, but y'all see who support me. Y'all see who my team is. And shout out to them. I'm super thankful for them. And shout out to my team once again. But yeah, sit down with me, bro. It really just came with me wanting to deal with my traumas and so the people, if you see the people I bring on, I could relate to.
Absolutely.
And it's just I use their voice kind of for me sometimes. Like I definitely use it as a tool. Yeah. As a tool. So that's how Sit Down With Me came down. It's in the title, sit down with me. Sit down with me. And shout out all my guests that have came up so far. It's been amazing. Every interview, I've learned something. Every interview, people have reached out, yo, I'm so glad of where you came from. That helped me. I was sitting down with one of my boys, and I didn't realize he was really in tune. He was like, yeah, I listened to, shout out to the Juice Kings interview. He said, yo, bro, I was just sitting down there just writing stuff down, and I was like, that's what I do it for.
Yeah, that stuff is important, bro.
That's what I do it for. It's for people to learn, bro. So shout out to Sit Down with Me. Shout out to Daily Dimension. shout out all the platforms. I watch Kickback with K.
Absolutely, that's my boy.
All of them. Shout out all of them, bro. They all got a mission, and you see everyone's mission. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing.
And what I love about it the most is that, and it is very different than other lanes. Like the lane we're in, you could see there's no competition.
Yeah.
It's all love between all of us.
Yes.
Like there's nobody where I'm like, yo, you can't come on my platform because I feel like it's gonna step on my toes. Like, and I rock with everybody who's come on here.
Yeah.
And we just move in a way where it's like, bro, how can I help you?
But that's that goes back to, like Kev said in one of the interviews, finding out your why, bro. When you know your lane, we do, you, Kickback with K, we all do the same thing. We podcast, right? But you could see everybody got their own lane to where
everybody just a little different.
Come on, so you not stepping on my toe, I'm not stepping on yours, we not stepping on his, and it's beautiful because now we can really be fans of each other. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fan of Daily Dimensions. I'm a fan of Kickback with K. I don't say, well, how can I be better? You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, like, I'm tuning in because this really helps me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm tuned in because this is something I enjoy.
It helps me. It entertains me. And, like, I'm learning at the same time, man. Yeah. And it's to the point now, I don't really watch much TV. Yeah. Like, I watch Snowfall. I have to watch that. It's getting crazy right now. And then if, like, a game is on, sports or whatever is on, I'm going to watch that.
Shout out the Braves, Shout out to Braves fan? I'm a man. So I'm originally from Georgia. Okay. I'm originally from Georgia. But, diehard Braves fan.
I'm a Dodgers fan. We do really well, and then postseason they disappoint me.
We sent all our players to y'all. Y'all took Andrew Jones from us that year. That broke my heart. Freddie Freeman. Y'all took a lot of our guys, man. How you become a Dodgers fan?
My grandfather. Okay. Yeah, he was a Dodgers fan, man.
Okay.
Because he just loved Jackie Robinson.
Yo.
So.
How dope is grandparents?
Amazing, man. Yeah. Grandparent relationships. My first major loss was a grandparent, and that hit me crazy. Yeah. But grandparent relationships are awesome, man. Yeah. Like, you just learn so much from them, and their perspective is so different. Yeah. It's also a lot of, like, it be tension sometimes.
For sure.
Depending on the grandparent relationship.
Because the standard they hold you to. Yeah. Definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I seen a 17-year-old kid yesterday, bro. And he was with his grandfather at the car show. Him and his grandfather and one of his friends. And I told him, I said, yo, bro, you cooler than a lot of kids right now. I don't know too many 17-year-olds going to a car show with their grandparents, kicking it with their grandparent for the whole day. And to see that, because one of my major losses was my grandfather. I was holding his hand as he passed away. Yeah. So to see that, I was like, yeah, that's dope.
It's dope, bro.
That's dope.
It's dope.
You way cooler than any kid that was like, bro, to see you 17 rocking out with your grandfather, bro. I was like, I applauded him for that one.
Yeah, man. And they have a major influence without even realizing it.
For sure.
Like my grandfather, I wanted to be like him in some ways because he always had a big truck. Yeah. And I was like, I like trucks because my grandfather got a truck. And he had this one van. I don't even know what it's called, but it was this big blue van. And it had a TV in it with a VHS.
Come on.
It had the couch in the back that folded down into a bed. And I was like, oh, this is fire. Bro. What? I wanted to be like my and he would take me around because my grandfather, he like plays numbers. He's the number man. Okay. Everybody call. He's waiting on a phone call at 2:00 every day for the numbers. Wow. Yeah. And he would take me around to collect money.
Right.
So now he would send me to this one dude's house. This is funny. Like over on the south end of Bridgeport. And he would like send me up to like knock on his window and collect the money through the window. We would meet people everywhere. And I didn't realize I probably shouldn't be out there collecting money for him. But it was like, yo, I'm just happy to be with my grandfather, man. Dope. And then at the end, he would buy me a hot dog. I'd be so excited. I'd be like, man, I love this hot dog.
Absolutely. It was a reward for just hanging with grandpa. So. You were originally from Bridgeport, right? Mm-hmm. How did you not fall into the influences of Bridgeport, bro?
Honestly, I think it really is just God's protection.
Yeah.
And my mom,
Yeah.
who like just kept trying to put me in whatever program she could
For sure.
to keep me out of stuff, because it's like, it's not like I'm not friends with a lot of these people. And it's not like I haven't lived in these places where it's easy. Like even people I went to school with, and I'm like, man, we all had the same opportunity, but turned out so different.
For sure.
And a lot of it was just my mom keeping me away from certain things, man. But I was close. 8th grade was probably the toughest time because I was just angry. Hormones is going off. Absolutely. I'm ready to fight everybody. I was about to get kicked out of school. Like my grades was bad. I was fighting. It was a lot going on, but you know, it's just God's protection and my mom caring about me.
Absolutely. And for me, like, I love Bridgeport is so unique.
Very.
And this is coming from someone outside of it. I look in Bridgeport and I'll be like, yo, y'all don't realize what y'all got, bro.
It's a lot
from
here,
the talent standpoint. Shout out to the people I listen to on my, you know, shout out to the Puka, what's his YP Savage.
Yes.
You know, I listen to him, and just to hear his story and his pain, it's just like, I want you to win, bro. I don't even know you like that, bro. I want you to win. Shout out to Sholey. I see him doing his thing, bro.
That's a fact.
I want them to win because, like, I see what y'all come from. You get what I'm saying? I see, and this is coming from a fan's point of view. You get what I'm saying? Like, so only imagine if I was lived here. Like, so, and I really feel like Bridgeport don't realize how unique Bridgeport is, bro. Bridgeport, y'all impact Connecticut. I would say, like, Bridgeport, you can see Bridgeport impact and influence on the whole state of Connecticut.
Man,
you could see it.
Yeah,
it's clear as day. So I really want to say, like, to the up and coming artists, find that piece, find that, you know, like, make it bigger.
Find that little niche right there.
Find that niche and, you know, make it out, because I want to see I want to see Bridgeport win. And I'm not from here. I have no ties to it, bro. But I really want to see Bridgeport or someone from this area really win, because, you know, you see on the news, it's treacherous. It get very crazy.
Very. So, and a lot of that winning, not to cut you off, but like, a lot of that is going to come from what we doing right here.
Yeah.
Collaboration and working with each other and helping each other succeed.
For sure.
Because it's okay if somebody get there before you. Yeah. Because if they get there, your name is entering that door with them. You feel me? Like, if I get somewhere and someone says, yeah, you know anybody? Todd Avery. Sit down with me, kick back with K, pop out artist, King, KOTV, whoever it is.
Soulful Sundays.
Sure. You feel me? Like, we gonna make that happen.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's important to have these relationships, because, and it's not even that it's an expectation that someone's gonna plug you in,
right? But
it happens. It's just gonna happen because of that love and that genuine connection there.
Definitely.
So it's important to have these relationships and not compete with each other.
Absolutely.
That's really what it is. Absolutely. Don't compete, collaborate.
For sure. And that's one of my biggest. I want people. I'm gonna stay on Bridgeport because it's a I don't know why I hold a place in me, but I just want people of Bridgeport to know, like, in the art, especially the artists, because coming up, y'all influence a lot of the kids.
It's a lot of talent here.
It's a lot of talent, and y'all got genuine fans who want to see y'all win, bro. You get what I'm saying? Who want to see y'all really win. And it's just I don't know what else to say. I just really want something special to come out, because, like I said, bro, I listen to YP Savage, and, like, just to hear him, like, you know, that 2 minutes of pain was rah-rah. It was definitely good. But you hear it's more to that, you know. And he did his Air It Out with Tim.
Yeah, Tim Brown.
It probably got the most views, and, like, I'm really, you get what I'm saying? I'm really in tune as a fan to these people, and it's just like, bro, I really want to see y'all win. I really want to see y'all win. So shout out to Bridgeport, bro.
We doing big things, man. Shout out to Connecticut as a whole.
Absolutely.
Man. There's so much talent here, and we gonna make it
for sure.
We already making it
for sure.
You know, even if it's not something where it's like the whole country cares. Yeah, we care.
But you know what? In this little corner, this New York, Connecticut, Mass corner, that's really all you kind of need, bro.
That is all you need.
It's the Golden Coast.
Yes.
It's the Golden, California and all that. That's cool. Shout out to them. But, like, I'm glad I know about Connecticut, bro. I'm glad ain't nothing like it. It's so fun. You know, we see, when I get some money or I'm going to leave Connecticut, bro, I don't ever have to.
I used to be like that. And now I'm like, I don't know. I kind of like Connecticut.
Bro.
If I did leave and go anywhere, it'd be Texas. I don't know. Something about my spirit is just calling me to Texas. I don't know why. I've only been there once because I was stuck in the airport. But,
Yo, you saying that just solidified this interview, bro.
nah, what happened?
My girl, we've always said, and my son got asthma.
Yeah.
So I research where's the best places to live when you have asthma.
Air quality and all that.
Air quality. Utah and Texas was one of them, bro. So like, bro, you just
if I could be an answer, man.
you got a amazing whatever your gift, bro. You got it.
I
and
appreciate
you
it,
holding
man.
in on it, and you could see it, bro. You could definitely see it. So that's why I'm gonna continue to say, shout out Daily Dimensions, bro, because what you doing is amazing, bro.
Thank you,
Your
man.
spirit is amazing, bro. You make people feel comfortable, bro. Shout out Player Pat, him coming up here and just setting another foundation and just sharing the gems that he shared with, and it's just like, bro, this is it,
This
bro.
is it, man.
This is it.
We moving. And this is just random information, but your son having asthma. Do you live near a highway?
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest causes.
Wow.
Because unfortunately, like in our communities, they'll build a highway straight through that thing.
Yeah.
And all those cars going by every day, and then the trains going by every day, all that exhausts.
Yeah.
Most people who live near a highway are going to end up with asthma or have really bad asthma.
Wow.
Yeah.
I ain't even think.
Yeah. So
Drop another gem.
if you can move away from a highway, that helps tremendously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because living near like where I used to live, literally, I'm here. The end of the street is a train station.
Okay.
Or like the train tracks. And
Right.
I'm like, all that going by every day, it's going to mess up your lungs.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's dope. Damn, I ain't even. That's something that
When you move, you feel me? Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be that close to the highway.
Definitely. My boy just dropped the gym.
So let me ask you this. This is my favorite question. This is going to be the last question, right? If you was talking to the younger version of you right now, like 10-year-old Todd, what's one piece of advice that you would give that version of yourself that you wish you knew? And you know this be the question.
I would say to my younger self, be you. Be you. Because now that I've grown up, I've seen when young Todd was not himself.
Yeah.
I seen when young Todd wanted to just fit in. I seen when young Todd just felt like I gotta do this because that's what everybody else is doing.
I got to be accepted.
I gotta be accepted and come back to that acceptance. So what I would tell young Jordan, young Todd, be you and be comfortable with being you. It's okay to be you.
Yeah.
That's what most people love the people who are genuinely them.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? Like we love, let's say let's take Lil Baby for instance. People love Lil Baby. Why? Because they feel like he's him every time. You know what I'm saying?
It's not an image.
It's
That's
not
him.
an image. It's really that's who, and he shows you to a T because we don't know him that's him, right? So
Yeah.
I would tell young me, bro, be you and own that and be proud of it, and it's okay. I always say, bro, we need to be thankful for the things that we go through because you don't know if you will be able to handle someone else's struggle.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying?
That's true. You don't ever want to swap stories with somebody.
Bro, I had to really learn that because I'm like, yo, this person, man, shout out. I have a friend who I follow, right? And she always posts. Forget it. I'm gonna say her name. Shout out Steph So Wavy, bro. She always posts like, yo, how she miss her mom.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I could bear that. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. And to see her go through life working and making stuff happen and just being that boss type of girl, bro. Shout out to her because she really do it. You get what I'm saying? And she's doing it, missing her mom. I don't know if I could do. I may fold.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I may fold, so I had to look at life like, bro, you never be thankful for the things that you go through, bro. Because you don't know if you can handle it on
somebody else probably might take you out, man.
Come on, for real. Man. For real. So I like learning from my peers, bro. I like learning from my peers, bro, because I could connect. I love being able to say, like, yo, I learned from you and can get a response back. You know, it's cool to say, you know, we got role models of, you know, people of stature, right?
Yeah,
but,
famous, whatever.
My role models is really in my life today,
People
bro.
around you.
For real.
And that's why you gotta have a good circle too.
Yeah.
You gotta have people around you can learn from and that pour into you.
For sure.
Gotta have that.
For sure.
Man.
Because it's a two-way street, bro. You gotta pour.
You
gotta
me?
pour into each other, bro. You definitely got to, bro. That's important, bro. You gotta water each other. And I feel like that's what we don't do enough, bro. It's a lot of one-sided. And I'll take the blame. I've been a one-sided person. How can I benefit off this situation?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that, bro.
It's not always like that.
It's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. Not at all.
This was dope, bro.
Yo,
and I know we're gonna keep talking once we cut this off.
I appreciate you. Listen. Shout out Daily Dimension. This brother Smitty is doing his thing, bro. You helping people, bro. You really helping people, and you helping people like me. You helping all aspects of life. Like it was so dope to hear you say somebody from Singapore was listening.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
Singapore, it was like 70 listens. I'm like,
that's
really?
Dope.
I don't know nobody out there.
Come on, but when it's God ordained, bro, you know the message. His purpose gonna always be fulfilled.
Always.
You get what I'm saying?
Always,
and that's what I feel like we run from that. We always run from the purpose of how life is supposed to go. You know, we got this image. Oh, it's supposed to. Nah, bro.
Yeah, it's supposed to go this way.
Yeah, we're not in control.
We not in control.
I
tell people all the time. Control is an illusion. We do not have control. We just actors playing out a role, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about what you. What's the word I'm looking for? Occupy your time with, bro. We just occupying our time, bro. So whether if you think money is what you're supposed to get, women, praying, being a Christian, being a criminal, evil, bro, we just all occupying our time, bro.
Yeah.
And what I've learned in this life is really a fight between good and evil, bro. Ain't nothing else. It ain't an illusion of I could be halfway. Back to what we were saying, halfway.
Can't be halfway.
Can't be
part-time.
bro. It's really about good and evil. So all the people you see, all the good things happening to them, they deserve that. You get what I'm saying? The people you really could connect to and you see them living that strong fight, bro, they deserve that.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about. So shout out to Daily Dimension, bro. This brother is amazing, bro.
And then where can everybody find you, man?
You can find me on Instagram, Sit Down With Me LLC, or you can follow my actual page, Todd Avery, or TikTok, I believe, Sit Down With Me 26. Those are the only two platforms I have. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the subscribers. Shout out to Daily Dimensions. You should like, comment, and subscribe on his channel because he's dope and he's going to continue to do amazing things even after this. And
appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you for having me, bro. For real.
As always, till next time, this is Daily Dimensions. Peace.
Peace.